welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to the Fabulous Sips of Jen's YouTube channel. Girl, I'm coming back in here today to give us some relief. We all need relief right now because of this crazy economy and all the things that are going on in the world. So, I know we all like to still look beautiful, we all like to still look fly. And how do we do that? On a budget. So today I'm going to do a makeup look with mainly um Ulta, no honey, Ulta brand products. I had to add a couple of other name brands in there, but my foundation, my primer, um and my eyeshadow will all be Ulta brand. But everything is going to be economically priced. Everything should be, like drugstore products and like $12 and under. So I am so happy to be here with you beautiful people today. So let's go ahead and get started, girls. Let's go ahead and prime our face. So today we're going to be using the Ulta Beauty Collection Soft Blur Face Primer. It says it's poreless. So, all right, I'm gonna put a little bit on a brush. Oh, it's like a jelly consistency, you guys. Oh, it's lightweight. It goes onto the skin really easy. I actually like the consistency of it. I have some more hair clips right here. I'll pin our hair back better. Okay. So now that we got our face primed, and so y'all can see the primer on my skin. So I have already tried out this foundation. I ordered this online. This is the Ulta Beauty Collection Complexion Crush. It says that it has medium coverage, and I got the color tan neutral. I put this into their um, evaluator, and it said that I was this color. You guys, this is not my color. So I'm going to mix this with a darker color from CoverGirl to make it a more matched foundation. So I'll show you this though on my skin. Oh, where is, I know I grabbed it. Oh, there it is right there. So I'm going to put this color with this Maybelline Fit Me to make it more matchy, but I will show you the color on my skin just so you guys can see it, but it's definitely not my color. It's too light. There it is. So you guys, and I told them I put in my favorite color or my favorite foundation from Estee Lauder, and it said that this was me. No, anyway, let's go ahead and like I said, I'm gonna mix this one in the Maybelline to make these colors blend together and give me a color that matches my skin better. Because this color, if I remember correctly, was a little too dark for me. But I'm sure once I mix it in with this color that's way too ashy, that should work. And I do got to put foundation on my lips too. And as you can see already, it's already a better match. I'm about to get my blender and blend out my whole face. I just wanted to lay the foundation down with that. I've already got my damp blender. Let's get to work. Oh yeah. So yeah, I would definitely like to try this foundation in my correct color if they even have a color that would be correct for me. Especially since I put in my perfect Estee Lauder shade and it told me buy this one. So they may not even have a color that's correct for my skin tone, you know? So, how are you guys doing today? Today's Saturday, and I had a really rough week. Um, between going to work, trying to go to the gym after work, and then still coming home and cooking for my family. I was exhausted. So today I did like a little meal prepping, I guess you would say, or I'm not even gonna call it meal prepping. I cooked two meals today. So the first meal that my family ate today, I made um, smothered chicken wings, and I made cabbage and mashed potatoes and gravy. That was the first meal, and that's the meal that my family ate today. And then the second meal I made a lasagna. So I'm figuring between the smothered chicken wings, cabbage, and mashed potatoes, and a lasagna, that should hold my family off. I'm hoping at least till Tuesday. And then maybe that'll give me like a break where I can have a little rest when I get home from work and I'm not having to, get straight into the kitchen and start preparing a meal. It's like I don't get to sit down and rest myself until like 5:30, and it's exhausting. I think I'm fine like Monday to Wednesday, but then that Thursday Friday comes around and this train is tired at that point. Like I am done. Don't ask me to cook y'all nothing. Don't ask me to nothing. Like don't. So at that point, it's like I'm either, you know, I am on my way to Costco to buy a pizza and a rotisserie chicken, or we're eating breakfast for dinner. So those are my options. So I'm trying this cooking 2 or 3 meals on Saturday and see if this is going to work out for me and my family. Okay, so this is what the skin is looking like with just those two foundations, which I'm actually pleased with. I don't need, it doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't have to be super, super, super coverage, but I wanted to show y'all what that Ulta foundation was looking like. Next, we're going to go ahead and do our eyebrows. And my favorite is actually the Ulta, um, the Ulta very thin, fine eyebrow pencil. And I'm actually out of that eyebrow pencil, and I just ordered some for order pickup. So we're going to use something that's still inexpensive and it's still a good eyebrow pencil. And it's the Color Pop brow pencil. The color that I have here is, ooh, where's the color? Soft black. I think I don't use this one this much because I prefer a like brown eyebrow pencil or like an espresso. And I think I don't use this one this much because this soft black is actually a little too dark. But I just wanted to show y'all the quality and show y'all the Color Pop, which is also a drugstore, less expensive brand, has good products as well. So if you guys see me looking over here, it's because I'm looking at my mirror, but I'm also using my phone as well. Use a light hand since this is soft black. So when I buy this eyebrow pencil again, because I believe it was a good price, think this eyebrow pencil is only like $8 or $9. So when I buy this again, I'm gonna buy it in like espresso or medium brown, or the brown options instead of this soft black. So I will come back and let you guys know how this meal prepping is, how it works, or if it even works this week for me and my family. But yeah, I love to cook actually. Like, I feel like I am a good home cook. But when you're trying to come home after working, an 8-hour day, trying to, you know, have your 8-hour day at work, then I leave work and I go to the gym. I try to stay at the gym at least 45 minutes, an hour. So, by the time you get home, you're already kind of tired. And then you're like, hey, I need to cook a whole meal. So, yeah, I'm like, me cooking these 2 meals on Saturday is gonna it better work. But one thing that I did try this week out of those meals I cooked every day, I tried this. It's this it's this viral bowl that's all over TikTok, and it's like it's called a taco bowl, and it's sweet potatoes on the bottom, and ground. I used ground beef. You can use ground chicken, ground turkey, or whatever for your taco meat. I sauteed up some spinach, and so I added like I'm trying to think of everything. So yeah, so sweet potato on the bottom, the ground turkey or ground beef on top of the sweet potatoes. I had a little sauteed spinach and onions. I had some avocado. I had sour cream, and I had like some salsa. That was a quick little meal, and it was delicious, and my family liked it. So I'm like, are we gonna have taco bowls like not every week, but like every 2 weeks? Because that meal literally took me like 30 minutes. But that was a quick little meal, and it was tasty. So I see why the girls on TikTok is all like, you know, taco bowl, because it was good and it was quick. No, excuse me. Okay, so these are the eyebrows with the Color Pop brow pencil. I'm gonna look over here for just a second. I can pick the mirror up so you guys can still see me. Okay. And so yeah, just use this soft black or any, eyebrow pencil. If you buy the wrong color that's too dark, just use a light hand and it'll be fine. Which that's what I just did. It still looks pretty, it looks fine. There you go. Now I do have the Ulta Beauty, their eyebrow gel. And I actually really like it. It is, as you can see, Ulta Beauty Clear Eyebrow Gel. And as you can see, I've used it. And this is really inexpensive too. I think this is only like, ooh, this may be like $3, y'all, $5. It's really inexpensive. This was very, very inexpensive. So there's that. Then I have this cute little Ulta Beauty eyeshadow palette. And it says on the back, 5 pan eyeshadow palette. It doesn't have any kind of a particular name. It's got the names of all the different colors, but there's no like name on the palette. But aren't those colors pretty? And so I'm one now. If I'm like going out, then I'll do like a dramatic eye or something like that. But if I'm just in a rush for work or to go someplace, you're getting a one eyeshadow eye. So there's the colors one more time so you guys can see it. Very pretty. And the one I just put on, I put this one on right here. So for work, I would just do just a just one color sweep like that over the whole eye. I'm gonna show you guys how that pretty glitter color looks just so you guys can see it. All right, and then I'm gonna put one of those darker colors in the outside corner just to deepen it up a little bit. Mm, and let's see, hopefully the star of the palette will be that beautiful glitter color. Let's see what it's gonna give. I got a little flat brush. And we're just putting it right down into that glitter. And let's see if it's gonna have any kind of payoff. Okay. Very nice. So you guys can see me fold my lashes down so you guys can see it. I almost feel like I think I'm about to try it just so we can see together. I almost feel like using my finger because it's really creamy, you guys, like really creamy and soft. Let's just see if laying it down with my finger would be better. Yeah. And then let's take that brown and just blend it in. Okay, so let's do the same thing with the other side. Let's use our finger and do the same thing. Now I'm sure if I would have used the eyeshadow primer, maybe I would have gotten more payoff. But we're also just trying this out to see if we can still get a beautiful look with drugstore or inexpensive makeup. All right, I like that. I'm going in one more time with that deeper color just to make our corners a little bit more. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Sorry about that. I'm looking for a little bit more color payoff in that outside corner. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, very nice. So now we are going to set our under eye and set the rest of our face. I like my under eye to be a little bit lighter than the rest of my face. So I'm going to use, this is e.l.f. You guys know that e.l.f. is drugstore. e.l.f. is inexpensive as well. This is my Camo Powder Foundation in Medium 310C. I love this color under my eyes. It's like the perfect um like tan, not too light color up under my eye. I love it. And you see how it's like it's highlighting up under my eye, but it's not too much. So yeah, just so you guys can see. And then for the rest of them, I'm gonna slightly dust it off too. And then for the rest of my face, that's more my skin tone. I'm gonna use another inexpensive or store brand. It's that Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. I'm sure most people have this, and it is in the color Deep 35. Okay, there we go. Now we're just gonna bring some color back into our face, and there we'll have a full face of inexpensive drugstore products. So to bring some color back to our face, I have got this Sculpt Power. This is by W7. You see I picked this up. This is only $4.99. And it's got a bronzer in there, two highlighters, um and a blush. See those beautiful colors? So let's start off by bringing some color back into our face and bronzing our face up. So we're going to go in right there and bring some warmth back into our cheeks. All right, the color payoff isn't bad, but of course it could be better. Bring some into our forehead. Let me do it for a second time over here on this side as well. And we can also do it on our chin. Bring some color back into our neck and chin area as well. All right, now let's try this beautiful blush. I'm a blush girl, so I might be I might get a little heavy handed with this brush, with this blush. Let's see what it's giving. Mm-hmm. All right, and then I always like a little blush on my nose. Okay. I'm using lights as well, so that also makes it a little harder for me to see. But I feel like I said, I love blush, so I would almost put one more. one more layer on. But like I said, I am a blush girly. If you don't have no blush on, I don't feel that your face is done, honey. But that's me, to each his own. Everybody can do their own thing. Now I'm gonna go in with that highlighter. I'm gonna try this one and see if it actually highlights our skin tone. Okay. And let's try the other one too, just to see. Okay, that's both of them together. It's pretty. So let's put the other one on our cheek first, the one we put on first. And let's put the second one on since I did that on the other side. Whatever you do on the other side, you gotta do to the other, honey. And I like a little highlighter down my nose. Mm-hmm. And I like a little highlighter in my inner corner too sometimes. So let's do a little inner corner highlight. So give it to the girls. Okay, now all we have left is to do a little lip and we're done. Okay. Okay, drugstore makeup. Okay, inexpensive look, girls. You don't have to spend a lot of money to still look beautiful, still look fabulous. So now let's go in for our lip combo and we're done. So I have this Ulta Beauty Collection lipstick. I've also got this Ulta Beauty gloss. I think it's like a gloss plumper actually. So like both like a pretty rosy pink. So let's line our lips though, because we don't know if it's gonna give too pinky, pinky, pinky. So sometimes I like a little line my lips a little bit. Supply Brown, that NK Beauty that all the beauty supplies have. It's that brown. Okay. Let's see what this color is giving. Because I don't think I've used this before. Yeah, I definitely haven't used this before because the plastic's still on it. There we go. And it says this is a matte lip cream. So let's see what I think. Okay, it's got pretty good payoff, color payoff. Let me get closer so you guys can see it. I feel like I need to line my lips again. Okay. And I don't know about you guys, but I like a shiny lip. So even though, yes, this matte color is pretty, but I like my lip shiny. That's me. So we're going to put on this Ulta Beauty plumping. It's called Plumped Up Pout lip gloss. And it's a really pretty color. Can I see the color? It's number 376. That's what it says on the bottom. And I actually have used this before, and I do remember this is really pretty. And it definitely plumps. I remember that. I do remember that. Got a nice big doe foot applicator. See, like I'm just a shiny lip girl, you guys. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Beautiful, beautiful. So this is our completed look, our completed face. What do you guys think? The Ulta, basically a full Ulta Beauty face. We've got on this Ulta Beauty eyeshadow palette. We have on ColourPop eyebrow pencil, but we use the Ulta Beauty eyebrow gel. This is a full Ulta Beauty lip. We have on Ulta Beauty foundation. So yes, this is a full drugstore Ulta. You know, you can buy all these products basically at your local Ulta Beauty or at your local drugstore, and you could complete a full face at drugstore prices, which is amazing. And especially what's going on right now in the economy with the gas prices, with the food prices, we need to still be able to look beautiful and feel beautiful, but maybe capture that beauty in a less expensive way. So I hope I showed you guys something today that you could take advantage of, that was helpful. And I hope that you guys feel beautiful and go out and do something for you today. I cooked and cleaned all day on Saturday. So tomorrow, Sunday is for me. I am going to the movies. I'm going to go get a manicure and pedicure. Sunday is going to be for your girl. So you guys do the same thing. Still feel beautiful, still take care of yourself, still do things that are just for you. Do not neglect yourself. I know we have to take care of others in our family and as well, but never ever forget about yourself. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you next time. Take care of you. Take care of yourself, my beauties. Until then, bye, beauties.